Hi, I'm Susan Wagner, editor of Smart Retailer magazine, and I'm here in Barrington, Illinois with Deborah Leydig, proprietor of Norton's USA. Norton's USA is a fabulous shop because everything they sell here is made in America products. One thing about Made in America is that it does take a little bit maybe to educate your customer, to know that they're getting something a little different, and to let them understand why the price might be different than just a traditional imported item.
Oh, most definitely. And you know, it's a little hard now because we're 6 years into the store, but when we first opened, we only had 20 companies, so people were kind of wondering what's going on here. And I said, well, it's really hard to find Made in America, and this is why we have what we have. We had Pendleton Blankets, we had Anchor Hocking, and these are companies that have been around since the turn of the century or before, so it's all about quality. And yes, it is a little higher price, especially on clothing, blankets, but if you go around the store and look, some of the stuff is really well priced, almost cheap.
Great. So do you do special little tags or special promotions to highlight the...
Well, we do. We actually greet each customer when they come in. We ask if they've been in before, and then we tell them everything is made in the USA. Then we tell the departments, and we are very specific when we see them looking at an area, what it is they're looking at and where it's come from. But as you say, now we have so many things, we are starting to put little labels or tags on the companies so they can read a little history about each one.
That's a great idea. So they can see right away where they're located or what state they might be coming from.
It is, and then it's a wonderful conversation. You don't have to say, buy this. You can say, oh, have you ever been to Minneapolis?
Right.
And they'll say, yeah, I was born there. And then they really know the product or they want to buy it.
Mm-hmm. Great.
So it's really
great
fun.
tip. So Deborah, what specifically do you find works well to attract customers?
Well, the first thing that really worked the best totally was radio spots. It was about, I would say, 9 months after I opened, and you know, it was slow because it was all word of mouth, me putting flyers on cars and things. And then I did a radio spot, and I walked in the store, there were 50 people in the store. And so I've kept advertising with this company for 5 years now. I don't do it all the time because it is expensive, but I do it at our anniversary, and I do it during the holidays. And now this year I feel I can do it a little bit more, because they do worry that I've gone out of business when they haven't heard my spot.
Oh, okay.
So they're really glad when they hear it. Also, our mailing list, our email and regular mailing list, but then also being involved in the community. Our community, our merchant meetings and all that gets the word out, the word travels. We have a local television show, so whenever I have an event, I make a card that fills the whole screen and tells the event. We have 365 Barrington, Off the Tracks, which is another local thing about what to do on the train line.
Right.
You just have to be motivated and find the opportunities, and especially when a real article is written like this too, or a little video spot, it just gets the word out there, and you just love it because people hear about you. Because there's people 3 blocks away that don't know I'm still here.
And you had said that you're really trying to work more on getting that press, you know, rather than just letting it come to you.
Exactly. We really do. We'll seize the opportunity if someone calls and says they want to interview you, or like we are going to launch our wedding registry, our bridal registry, so I will send out a notice for that, a public relations notice to all the papers, and hopefully that will get printed.
Good.
Because it's just really important to keep yourself up there. It's like a full store.
Right. To just
You
keep
need-
it up there.
You need your shelves full.